I met Jemal through his uncle, and his uncle was saying he had a nephew that just came into town, and he is interested in construction, and we run a small construction company. It just sort of naturally unfolded as he was helping me for many months. You know, he started to learn the process. We started to build trust and relationships, and you know, it's always, you're always feeling out folks like, do they have skin in the game? Do they want to work? Do they want to learn? Do they want to have a good attitude? And one of the many great attributes about Jemal is his attitude.
I'm from Eritrea. Eritrea means just beside Ethiopia in Africa. And then I moved from my country to United States, and then I speak four languages. The two languages in African language, the other two in English and Arabic.
I can't tell you how many times, and he'll attest, you know, we would use a translation app, and it was the threshold of me being an employer versus me almost facilitating like a family role. They were blurred, but at the same time, who was going to do that for him, right? You know, I was either going to step up and or choose not to. And at that moment, you know, there was an opportunity to, you know, bless Jemal and be in his life. The interesting thing in this relationship we have about Jemal working to gain more skills, when we first started to have these conversations, he would always say, well, I want to get some certificates. And as I was doing research, realizing, man, this is really unfortunate that there is such a demand for people in the trades, but truly there is not that many opportunities for people to get some intentional training that they can sort of supercharge their path that is out there, yet alone people knowing about it. So as we were looking at the BuildStrong Academy, it just made total sense to supercharge his path and give him a jump start.
When I take the school, after that everything is improved, you know. Yeah, even my English is with a school, with a student, and then even the carpentry, yeah, everything is changed, yeah.
When we invest in programs like the BuildStrong Academy, I believe that we become a hub of transformation in a community. There are young people and older folks that are in the process of transition and they're figuring out their next steps. And it is our responsibility as folks that are business owners and folks that are leaders to reach back and be intentional to help the next chapter level up. I would encourage you to pause for a moment and reflect and think back about who invested in you and what would have happened if they didn't.